Kristen Montgomery here again, owner of Elegant Simplified Salon. I'm a natural hairstylist who's been doing natural hair for a little over 12 years. I just wanted to do a short video today to talk about natural hair myths. A few of them being, does washing the hair cause more dryness? What about heavy oils and creams? Does trimming the hair make it shorter? Is natural hair hard to manage? And should it take a long time to manage your natural hair? So for more information or to do a consultation, you can visit us on our website. You can visit us through email and chat through our website as well. We have chat on our website. And also you can visit us on our social media pages. Okay, let's talk about washing the hair more frequently. Does it make it dry? Actually, that is a myth. Washing the hair more helps with moisture by getting buildup off the hair that causes the hair to suffocate and stay dry. It helps retain product better on the hair, and it also can get better results when finish styling your hair as well. It can help your curl pattern over time, and also the constant stimulation on the scalp can help with hair growth. If you let the buildup stay on there longer, it's actually harder to get it off, which can make you not have better or good results, or then still feel dry afterwards. Product buildup that's been on the hair for a while can make it also take longer to get full advantage of moisture benefits as well. So it's better, I say, to wash at least once a week. And if you wash once a week and you're still having issues with dryness, I would say push it up to twice a week. And over time, you should definitely see the difference. And anyone looking for moisture recommendations, I do recommend the Reinforced Shampoo and Conditioner Duo that we have on our website. It's on sale right now. The Reinforced Shampoo is a gentle cleanser with vitamin E that prepares and strengthens the natural hair textures for twisted and heated styling, and assists with the manageability. And the Reinforced Thermal Protecting Conditioner Cream is a gentle conditioning cream with aloe vera and vitamin E. It helps rebuild dry and damaged natural hair textures. It's also good for color-treated natural hair textures as well. So if you're looking for products that give you immediate results and help you with manageability and making the hair more softer, more moisturized right away, these are good products that I recommend for you. Okay, let's discuss what is the sebaceous glands and what is sebum. Sebaceous glands produce and secrete sebum, which is a group of complex oils and fatty acid. Sebum lubricates the skin to protect it against friction and makes it more resistant to water and moisture. Now, sebaceous glands, they are a microscopic gland in the skin that secretes oily matter called sebum that lubricates the hair and skin. An overproduction of sebum causes greasy hair and skin, which can lead to various complications like dandruff and acne, which is why a lot of times when you don't wash your hair, of course you feel like it gets dry, but also it gets itchy and flaky. And when it gets itchy, that is your body's natural way of trying to get it off or asking you to take it off. So that's a good example of why overproduction and leaving it on too long can cause it to become dry, flaky, get dandruff, and itchy. And if it's not treated, sebum buildup on the scalp can cause complications such as hair loss and hair thinning. So like I said, washing at least once a week or more is definitely good to get all that off, so you don't even have to worry about that. Okay, now what about heavy oils and creams? Heavy oils and creams make the hair look greasy, not moisturized, and usually make the hair feel weighed down, and is usually kind of oily to touch as well. To continue to do this without washing off properly and frequently, this can cause the hair to be dry. When you have dry, dehydrated strands, they often look dry, brittle, rough to touch. They usually lack definition, and they usually have little to no elasticity. The creams and oils just coat the hair, which repel moisture, which just makes it look oily but not moisturized. This can cause the hair to stay dry. Then, of course, we put more on it, which isn't really helping the hair, just making it more dry. Defining your curls does not work with creams and oils. Creams and oils don't remember the curl pattern. It just coats the hair, which is why, like I said earlier, it weighs the curls down. Most who use creams and oils usually do complain about the hair not lasting long once they do it with the creams and oils, being filled way down. The curls are not as defined or not defined at all, or their hair is still always dry. So just remember that when you're using the creams and oils, it's very important to remember that versus using like a mousse. A mousse kind of it helps with defining and remembering the curl pattern, which usually when you're using mousse versus using creams and oils, it holds that curl pattern and it gives it more definition. It usually helps with the frizz, all of that all in one. So especially with the stay mousse that we sell, it definitely helps with that, using the bloom glaze and then stay mousse, or you could just use the stay mousse, but it definitely helps with defining the curls, giving it more radiant shine, giving it body, but not making it feel weighed down, and it doesn't feel real crunchy to the touch as well. If you do go to touch it, it's more like a soft, moisturized feel versus just oily, weighed down, or crunchy. So that's something to think about when you're when you're using creams and oils. And okay, another thing that I want to discuss is how are you using your products. That could be another reason why you're not getting the results you want, moisture you want, or getting the style that you want, how you want it to turn out, about have you or whatever concern that you're having. It can also be because of the way you're using your products. So, for example, are you using the products in the correct order? So, with the Synergy product line, it is based on using like step 1, step 2, step 3 in order to get the best results for the style that you're going for. So that's a good example. Are you using the products in the correct order? Are you using too little or too much of the product via the instructions? Good example with the Synergy product line, some clients would say about the Stay Mousse that they weren't getting the curls weren't as defined, or they weren't getting the results they want. Well, come to find out, when I asked them like how they were using their products, they weren't using enough mousse. Once they used enough mousse, they came back, everything was fine. So that's a good example of what I mean by using little or too much of the product via instructions. Combining products that don't go together. Good example with that, I've had clients come in with the Synergy products using the Bloom Glaze and Stay Mousse together, but then I found that they're using putting oils on top of it before they use the product, or they're using other products that are not in the product line of the Synergy product line, and they're not getting the results they want. So once they stop doing that and just use the products in the correct order, and they were using them just only those products and not combining them with other ones, they got better results. Also, what are you using versus what you should be using? So a good example with that, when I was transitioning from relaxed to natural, I didn't realize the products that I was using for relaxed hair didn't work on my natural hair that was growing in. So natural hair doesn't like to be coated, relaxed hair does. So I had to play around with that and figure that out. So within transitioning also is complications was I had like 2 or 3 different textures on my head. I had the natural hair going in at the roots, then I had the relaxed hair, and then I had some other stuff going on in different sides and things. But with that, I just basically over time realized to focus more just on the natural hair that was coming in, because that's the hair that I'm transitioning to anyway. So I'm like, I might as well focused on that, and just did styles such as like flexi rod sets, crochet braids, things like that in between them, like extension services or things like that, or services. I would keep my end trim, especially to cut the relaxer off. So it kept my hair healthy and growing under the extensions. And then, of course, once it got all natural, then I kind of started doing more of these natural styles and things like that. But that's a good example of what I mean by what are you using versus what you should be using on your hair, and especially if you're transitioning to natural. Slapping on just a whole bunch of product and different stuff on the hair is not good either. A lot of my clients who do that, of course, like we said, you're suffocating the hair, so of course they complain about dryness. It's usually brittle and weighed down and oily, so that's not a good way, like I said, to get the hair to be moisturized when you're using the products. Also, making sure your hair is cleansed properly to retain products well. So, example for that is like with the Synergy product line, the hair gets better results and works better and the products work better when the hair is thoroughly clean, clean very well. So that's why I say don't try to let the buildup stay on there too long, because then you're going to have to work a little harder washing. Probably wash a little bit more to get all that buildup off because it's been on there so long versus just washing it off more frequently. Okay, let's talk about those ends. Talk about getting trims. Does trimming the hair make it shorter? Actually, that is a myth. Trimming the hair is good for hair growth. Trimming the hair is not the same as a haircut. A cut changes the style and shape of your hair completely, and it usually takes off a lot of length. A trim is just helping maintain the style and shape of your cut while removing damaged, unhealthy hair, which usually only takes, it don't take much off, just a small amount of hair on the ends. Getting the ends trimmed aids with getting damaged ends off that feel rough and limp. It helps with detangling and getting through the hair when it's wet on wash day as well. So this can help with, cutting down some time on doing your hair on wash day, because you're not spending a lot of time struggling to get through your ends because they're trimmed and are easy to get through. It can help with the hair shape, so give you better results when you style your hair because your hair is in a better shape. It can also help with getting the hair to have more body and more body and more fluidity. Also, getting the ends trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks helps the hair grow over time, because in between that time, the hair is getting longer versus getting shorter. Trimming the ends also can make the hair appear thicker as well. So there's a lot of benefits to getting the ends trimmed. And just remember, getting the ends trimmed is not the same thing as a haircut. Natural hair does not grow. We all know for sure that this is a myth. We see a lot of natural divas with long, beautiful natural hair, especially nowadays with natural hair trending more and getting more knowledge on our natural hair and what products to use to get our hair to grow. So if you are looking to get yours to grow, a good way to start with that is by creating a consistent hair routine for your lifestyle. I know everybody's lifestyle is different, so create a consistent hair routine for your lifestyle. You can do this also by frequently washing, at least, like I said, once a week to assist with the moisture. Getting the trims every 6 to 8 weeks. I told you that helps with growth. The washing helps with the stimulation on the scalp, which helps with growth. Getting trims every 6 or 8 weeks, and also not suffocating the hair with the buildup of the oils and creams. You need to let it breathe. And also getting steam treatments to help stimulate the scalp and the blood flow. So steam treatments are good. We do these at the salon. Also, if you can get your hand on a steam treatment, steamer for at home use, they do sell them on like Amazon and stuff. They're not very expensive either. It's good to do these at least once a week at home, and then also you can come in and get it done at the salon. But this helps with stimulating the blood flow in the scalp, which helps with hair growth as well. It helps deep cleanse the scalp, deep cleanse the hair follicle. It helps with moisture. And it helps open up those cuticles to get the moisture in even deeper. So it's a lot of benefits to that. But that is definitely some tips on how you can stimulate your hair growth. A lot of people say natural hair takes a lot of time. But natural hair should not take a lot of time, no matter how thick your hair is. There's a way to make it quicker. Creating a consistent hair routine can help with this. Also, working with your hair more helps you to learn what works for your hair, what products work. It can also help you create a routine that will be more beneficial to you for as time and won't take as much time. But in order to do this, you need to start working with your hair more. Learning your hair helps cut down on time, money, and energy. First, make a plan. Plan your time. Know how much time it takes to do your hair. Don't rush, but don't take all day. If you're using Synergy products, you do want to make sure the hair is wet for doing like wash and goes, finger coils, and other natural wet styling. But if you're just doing like a silk press, twist outs, flexi rod sets, etc., those are usually like dry styles, then you would want the hair to be dry first. Plan what your day is going to look like when you wash. So for example, I'm going to detangle first, I'm going to wash, then I'm going to decondition it, or I'm just going to wash and no conditioning, or which you should always condition. But I mean, just giving you an example of just planning out how you're going to do it on the wash day. Try simple styles that last at least a week. So a good one is like the slick back ponytail is a good one, but don't do it too much, because you want to switch it up, because you don't want to make the hair break off. Doing 2-strand twists off the head, they don't take long to dry, and they're not usually extra wet, so it won't, like if it's cold outside or something like that, you don't have to worry about getting sick. Also with the 2-strand twist, or you can do a 2-strand flat twist or something to that nature, you can kind of get a 2-in-1 style. Some of my clients will do that. They'll get a flat twisted in a cute little style, and then they'll wear that for a week. Then they'll take the twist out and then wear it out curly for the next week. So just depending on if you want to do a 2-in-1. Some of them wash their hair once a week, so they'll just wear that flat twist for the week, wash it, and then they might twist it out and wear it out in the fro. But something easy and quick to do, and it lasts them at least about a week. Also a good one is like doing like a headband pulling. You can pull the hair up in like a headband or a scarf, and make the scarf twist it up in a really cute style. Do maybe lay the edges down, do a nice little defined curl in the back, and that's something simple also as well that doesn't take long but can last you about a week. And back to also steaming at home is like I was talking about earlier. Steaming is a great way for it to get moisture, deeper cleansing in between salon visits. You can shampoo after or before you do a steam treatment on your hair. Only do it once a week. I recommend that. And it's good to do it after like protective styles or coming out of sew-ins or anything like that. And make sure to section the hair as you're steaming it, to make it a little bit easier to get all the way through to the hair and the scalp. And also a great tip about the Synergy, you can let the shampoo sit on your scalp for about 5 minutes before shampooing. This will help with loosening up the scalp buildup, and it gets it off. It helps it gets it off much better. Like any like residue or anything you have like stuck onto the scalp that's really hard to get off, dandruff, any type of product buildup, it would definitely help. Sometimes if you have a lot of it build up on there, to let it sit on the shampoo for a little while, about 5 minutes, and then go ahead and wash it. Detangling the hair prior to shampooing helps with getting through the hair better after washing, especially if the ends are not trimmed. It's good to use a shampoo brush, detangle brush, clips, and large tooth comb when managing your hair. A shampoo brush helps with getting the buildup off the scalp, as well as good for stimulation, which helps in hair growth. It helps loosen the dead skins on the scalp as well. Make sure to comb the hair through well with a wide tooth comb or a detangling brush. Sometimes it can also help to dampen the hair a little bit before you comb through it to get through it better. When you're using conditioner, make sure you're rinsing out with lukewarm to cold water. This helps lock in the moisture from the conditioner by shocking it into the hair cuticle. Make sure you're rinsing the products out well. Like I said, over time, this can cause buildup, which can cause dryness. When blow drying, make sure to use a heat protectant such as the Synergy Restore Spray. And also make sure the hair is nice and wet, and you should not see any smoke when blow drying. This means that the hair is not thoroughly clean and you need to go back and wash again. Last but not least, section the hair with clips, and this assists with taming the hair while you're detangling and blow drying the hair. And with that being said, this is getting to the end of the video. I just wanted to share this information with you. I hope this all was helpful to give you some tips on how to manage your hair in between salon services, and to just give you a more understanding and background on natural hair myths, and if they were true or not. And now we see a lot of those are just, like we said, myths. So anything that you see today, far as the accessories, the shampoo brush, detangle brush, the Synergy products, we sell those all on our website, on essalon.net. Also, if you have any questions or concerns or want to do a consultation or book a service with us, you can visit us online, essalon.net, email us, or you can visit us on our Facebook or Instagram page. Until next time, I hope this was helpful. You have a great day.